Hi, I'm Jason Little, journeyman electrician with Three Creek Generation. I was working on a generator building addition to the plant with my apprentice Tom. It was Friday, the end of the week. The last thing we had to do for the day was disconnect a 40-amp welding outlet that was too close to a steam header and move it down the wall. It was getting late in the afternoon and my foreman told me to do whatever it takes to get the conduit and switch off the wall that day. So Tom stayed at the wall while I went back to the electric panel and found a bunch of 40-amp welding circuit breakers all unmarked. It took some trial and error, but we found the right one and turned it off. At that moment, all of my lockout locks and tag-out tags were stuck on other stuff, and Tom didn't have any issued to him. There were more locks in the control room, but that was a long walk to get them all the way to the other side of the plant. So I thought to myself, nobody at Three Creek is going to just turn on a breaker without knowing where it goes. Besides, tags are allowed in construction. So I tagged the breaker with a yellow tag and we got to work. I disconnected the welding outlet connections, we unthreaded pipe back about 10 feet, and we left the wires coiled up at the ceiling. I decided that we would finish relocating the welding outlet on Monday. Monday morning came and we found that painters had worked over the weekend and left canvas covers and masking tape against the wall. We left that stuff there and we just worked around it the best we could. Tom began extending a ladder up to the coiled cable which was still up at the ceiling. He pushed the ladder hard to slide it under the wire. All of a sudden, a huge electrical flash happened, sending molten copper and burning insulation down on us. I realized instantly that someone had turned that tag breaker back on. The ladder was fiberglass and Tom hadn't been shocked, but he was frantically patting out parts of his shirt that were burning. Then we saw we had another problem. The canvas and tape scraps were on fire. I immediately started folding over canvas to help smother flames. Tom ran for the alarm and to get a fire extinguisher. But we put out the fire with no serious damage and Tom ended up with a few minor burns, but things could have been much worse. If he hadn't accidentally bumped those conductor ends together, I would have climbed that ladder and handled those live wires myself. The completed investigation revealed that when the paint contractors came in on Saturday, they started flipping breakers to get all the lights on in the new construction area so they could see the paint. They either ignored the tag or it came off before they got there. In any case, they turned our breaker on and, well, you know the rest of the story.